Alright guys, what's up? So today we are here to talk about the amazing rise of Wigan from being National League and to the Premier League. So back in 2008, this team had barely any supporters, but suddenly they went from the National League all the way to the Premier League. So let me explain. In 2008 to 2009, Wigan has secured to get into the playoffs by getting third place. They then won the playoff finals against Shrewsbury. Then they got promoted into League 2 in the 2009 to 2010 season. This was pretty much like a bit of time since we've been in the EFL. I think it was about 11 years. They have been from 5th to 6th tier in English football, which is the National League, and is also as well. Actually, I don't know what else it is. But the point is, they then got promoted into League 2, and then I think they got 4th. So they're one place, but lower in League 2. But they still got instant. No, they didn't get instant promotion. They just won playoffs. And then they got into League 1, which is the place they are now. They are 18th in League 1, which is just crazy from me saying this story. But 2010 to 2011, this is where, if they didn't get promoted, they would never be in the Premier League. They'd be staying in the Championship. But then, they won . They had signings in 2011 to 2000 league, so those signings must have been strong. So 2011, 2012. Now, this was the point where, in real life, for what happened, they did need to get promoted, but they of course did. So they got second to secure their first ever promotion, I think, to the Premier League. And now, in the Premier League, they were in the season with an amazing relegation fight. I'm talking Blackburn, Wolves, Birmingham, and Blackpool, who are also in League 1 now, all fighting to get out of relegation. But who was there as well? Wigan. Wigan were there as well. And also as well, that year, they actually won the FA Cup. They have won some actual proper silverware. And that had now also, if they were in here nowadays, they would have gone to the Conference League. But sadly, the Conference League and the Europa League didn't exist then. So they never got promoted to European football, even though they should have, sadly. But they somehow actually stayed in the Premier League by getting 16 points. Oh, and also as well, we've got my friend Kai, who has just joined. He is also one of my friends who also has a YouTube channel. So everybody subscribe to Mass Things as well. Because he does also as well some stuff with like paper. He does like some cool edits. I really like to see them. But bad news is he barely ever uploads compared to me. But anyways, we are now on to the last season of Wigan being in the Premier League. And this season was with them getting sadly relegated. They also got relegated with Reading, aka my team, and QPR, which I mean, they were either staying in the Championship or just staying in Premier League. Kai was spying on me, jeez. That's freaky. Okay. So are also going to be on the amazing season of Reading in 2002 to 2003. This was the season when my team, Reading, had broke a record, and it is still the record as well. But they didn't normally get this thing of about let's just say about 80 points, which is not that high for Championship level. They got 120. But right now, Championship record that has to be broken. Because knowing the Wales going on right now, we'll probably have at least about 60 teams in the Championship by 2100. To be honest, I'm not very keen on football right now. Like, we're just changing up what it is. It's not like the usual. Let's say about like there used to be about 16 teams in the Premier League. Not when it first started, but when football was like sort of new, like it was 60 years to be new. There's about 60 teams in it. Tell a lie or tell the truth, but I think that is true. But so we have gone from 16 teams to 20 teams. Like, Robbie, that is barely even anything. That's only just 4 teams from about 55 years. What are you talking about? Here's what I'm on about. What I'm on about is that we don't need to put up the teams. The teams were fine enough. I'd be happy to have 16 teams. And then like 2 get relegated to be honest, like. I know that I shouldn't really be talking. I'm a Reading fan, but can't really judge. But we have to. I will be trying to do some more research on amazing stuff, and also as well, my next few videos are all going to be inspired by non-league Zach. So he actually went to my game that I went to, Reading v Luton, the first game for Reading in the season. Respond by scoring in the next 2 minutes. Now, again, for 38, get 2-1. We have done a comeback, but it's all right. Well, let me tell you, that is why Jack Marriott scored again. In stoppage time, Jack Marriott scored in the 45th plus 2. You might think, Robbie, who won? Reading must have won it. Let me tell you something. And I cannot believe what I'm about to tell you. So, Luton have gone on and scored 2 goals in the time of 3 minutes. That was the time where I could barely breathe. Now you might think that this game ends in a 3-3 draw. No, because Luton shatter my heart. They go on and score in the 90 plus 7th minute when the game's about to end, 2 minutes to go. They to make it 4-3 to them. Now for neutral, this would be the best game in the EFL. And to be honest, it was the highest scoring goal in the EFL so far. So that's at least something. And we also are just 17th in League One. I thought we'd be worse than that. Thanks to goal difference, we're up against all the losers. At this point, I don't see any hope in Reading. I'll begin 2 tie games as well. Like, we just about won against Bromley. 1-0 in the Carabao Cup. And then we won 5-4 on penalties. Now, to be honest, that's actually quite a good result for Reading, because they won against the League 2 winners. Like, I've actually got respect for Bromley, because with Reading, if they either lose or draw, the next game they win against somebody who is better than that last team. Because Luton are just like, they're a decent enough team. They're like Reading. And everybody